Hello everyone and welcome to our weather update on Saturday, April 11th, 2026. Right, so we've had another week of up and down. So this week we started on a very warm note. We had 26.6 Celsius recorded as a high temperature in England on Wednesday. So yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday were quite warm days across all areas. Best of the weather was further east, a bit cloudier over parts of Ireland and Scotland. And then yesterday, Friday, Thursday was a bit of a breezy day with showers coming through. And Friday, yesterday, we saw a very active area of low pressure starting to move in from the west with intense frontal bands coming through. And also embedded in that was some line convection. We had a narrow band of very, very, very intense rain crossing west to east in the evening. And with that, we saw suddenly torrential rainfall rates and the wind suddenly veering from gusty southerly to westerly as that cold front moves through. It's currently over the UK. And behind that, we're seeing a lot of showers moving in. And also, this morning it's quite cold. So we have frost in parts of eastern Ireland. West skies have been cleared. And some showers are falling as sleet and snow. Are also falling as sleet and snow over higher ground in the northwest. So the radar shows that we actually have some thunderstorms already kicking off in parts of Mayo and Clare. That's the system from last night. It's lost its scoreline though. It's lost that line of intense rain. It's still sort of there, bit of a brighter hue there, but overall it's really reduced in vigour. You can see what's happening. Showers moving in from the west-southwest, and they'll only get heavier and more widespread today. So today will be a day of sunshine showers, some heavy with hail and thunder. So this morning, this is our forecast for 9 a.m. It's now 7 a.m. So this is 2 hours from time of recording. And you can see again showers pushing from the west through to today. Yeah, so they'll get heavier and more widespread, along with a freshening, gusty southerly to southwesterly winds. Now later in the day, we'll see this area of heavier pulses of rain pushing from the west. As well. So it's quite a messy day for Ireland. In the UK, it's better overall. Once you get that rain out of the way in the east, you will see clearer spells. So some sunshine to be had. But in the west of England, say Wales, into Midlands, into parts of the southwest of England as well, Scotland, showers will push through, and these will be heavy again with possible with hail and thunder possible. And some of them could be wintry over the higher parts of Wales. Right, moving through, and Scotland as well, by the way. So going through into Sunday, more showers come through. April showers, so sunshine and scattered downpours across all areas really. Anywhere's prone to a shower on Sunday. Now, as you go into Monday, sky is clear first of all, so we see a frost forming quite likely under the clear skies, and I think we'll see some clouds building through the day. Yes, there we go. Because we'll be under a shallow area of low pressure with quite cold temperatures aloft, so therefore quite a lot of convection can take place. And again, showers will blossom quite readily. Maybe a bit more scattered, and slow and more slow moving than those through the weekend, though. As we go to Tuesday, again, quite a frosty start in many areas, but notice as well that we see a system starting to push in from southwest, and that brings rising temperatures as well as plenty of rain again a possible bit of line convection there. Excuse me. Okay, right. So as we go through Wednesday, that area of intense rainfall goes eastwards, followed by showers in the west, like in Ireland. And as we go through, we see more showers to Thursday. So really nothing overly exciting is happening over the next 5 days, according to this UKV run. So more showers, more rain, and rather chilly overall, I think. We'll see now with the temperature forecast. So this morning it's quite chilly in areas where skies have been clear. And today, high temperatures, well, away from, say, eastern and central England, temperatures will not really get above 10 degrees, and feeling much colder than that, especially in the gusty winds and showers. But possibly 13 or 14 in parts of, like, anywhere from, like, Kent, London, up towards Lincolnshire and South Yorkshire. Okay, so as we go through the evening, overnight temperatures won't fall away that much due to the wind and showers and rain. So temperatures around, like, say 5 to 8 degrees, frost free. Sunday will maybe temperatures a bit less cold, quite widely. Temperatures getting above 10 degrees a bit more readily on Sunday, possibly a 14 Celsius again on that east coast of England, and showers going through on Sunday on that moderating westerly winds. It'll be less gusty than it'll be today. So as I said to you, clear skies tomorrow night does mean that a frost will form quite widely. So get your plants in out the garden if they're frost sensitive, that sort of stuff. It's April 13th. It's quite late for a frost in some areas. So yeah, just make sure they're in. So yeah, Monday itself, temperatures rising again, about average, possibly a bit below, about 8 to 13 Celsius, about average really. As we go to Tuesday we start cold, but we see temperatures rising from southwest. Actually, Tuesday is milder in many areas, possibly a 15 or 16 Celsius in London, widely above 10 degrees on Tuesday. Well, Wednesday morning, a bit chilly for parts of the far east of England as we hang on to that cooler air, but for Ireland, temperatures don't fall below 10 degrees overnight. And Wednesday itself be warmer again, a bit milder, highs widely of 11 to 17 Celsius. And you go into Thursday, well, about average, really, with temperatures, showers coming in on a southwesterly airflow. But I think Thursday, if we could follow through, would be cooler than Wednesday, just because of the cold front going through there on Wednesday with that intense area of rainfall. Right, so GFS. This is last night's 18Z run, so you can see, because this morning's been... Oh, it has updated. Oh, interesting. What? Right, okay. Yeah, because normally you'll see highlighted the latest run, but you can see it's highlighted the 18Z run from last night, so I thought it was the last one updated. But no, just a little error there. We do have our midnight run. So here we go. So you can see this morning, today, we have this area of low pressure coming through, and that is bringing in gusty winds, showers, thunderstorms, rain, hail, whatnot. Right, so as we go through into Sunday, well, more showers follow on Sunday, winds abate in the south, and by Monday, we're all into a more calmer flow, but still showery, and those showers will be built by these quite cool temperatures aloft. Then you go to Tuesday, Wednesday, well, we get a renewal of southwesterly winds, so again, a set of fronts and rain bands moves through, followed by showers on Thursday there, and more rain and showers follows through for the end of the week and into the weekend. Do we ever get a break? Well, here we go. Start of next week, start of the following week, we see high pressure starting to ridge in, and yeah, we do end up quite decently dry and warm for a time there around the 20th, 21st, 22nd of April. Then we pull in an easterly wind, and that brings in some chillier air. Now, it would be cold, given that it's April, late April by that point, but definitely not feeling as warm as it would do earlier on in that week. And we end up bringing in an area of low pressure underflow, and that just means we'll see more showers and spells of rain. So here's the ECM from last night's 12Z. So again, deep load today and tomorrow for Sunday, still showery on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, see a new set of fronts moving in, so you know the drill. Thursday, no reprieve really. We keep seeing showers and bands of rain thrown up on that southwesterly airflow. Friday, another low comes through. That low stays with us on Saturday, and no reprieve at all. This is the point where the GFS builds in high pressure on the ECM. Monday, April 20th, low pressure still coming in. So, UK Met run again. This low fills and pushes northwards over the weekends. What happens next is Mondays briefly not as unsettled. There'll be some decent spells in there. Tuesday, Wednesday, well, low pressure comes back in again with more spells of rain and showers. Thursday, maybe a bit drier and brighter for England and Wales under that high pressure area, but low pressure is deepening to the west and will be sweeping in to the end of the week and into the weekend. GEM, well, okay, so that low fills and goes northwards. New system dominates Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's see what happens here. Thursday is briefly drier and brighter with that little transient bump. You can barely make it out there, but it will be a dry day on Thursday. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, go back into low pressure. Now, interestingly, GEM also seems to be following the footsteps of the GFS, building in a high pressure to our north by next Monday, and trying to calm things down. It will be drier and brighter for England and Wales and Scotland, for Britain. For Ireland, less clear cut, still more influence from that little trough to our west icon. Again, we move this low out the way. It's quite a mature low, so it will be filling over the weekends. Tuesday, Wednesday, see your next system coming in. Now, just watch. It's always better the further east you go. So, for example, the low pressure isn't as strong over, say, the east of England as it will be for the west. And we end up next Saturday looking unsettled still, finding the arpege, rounding it all off, looking unsettled, but maybe just a bit less so in the far east of England. But I'm really scraping at the bottom of the barrel there. Still a few showers getting through there. Everyone, thanks for watching. Very little relief, unfortunately, but we have had some decent days, and spring is a transition, and the only way really is up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you. Bye for now.